You are watching Around the Point, live on YouTube.com, brought to you by Spreadshirt, with your host, Heel Steven.
Holy shit, that's me! That's fucking me! Holy shit, that's fucking me! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Around the Point. We're not on the point, we're not between the point, we are around the point. Live on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/HeelSteven, I guess. That's where we're at right now. We thank you all tonight for tuning in live. If you're on here live, awesome. Yay! But yeah, so again, impromptu, if you will, impromptu. Thank you all again, guys, for tuning in. If you're not watching this just the playback, I just wish I could clap. Okay, gas pedal. And yes, guys, I am not alone here. I'm joined by three awesome individuals. It feels like deja vu again. It's like we're back here in the virtual studio, if you will. First here, I'm joined by the one, the only, the host of the Post Raw Rundown, which you can catch on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, also Google Play Music, and also on his YouTube channel live every Monday after Raw, which I'm assuming we're going live this coming Monday on his channel as well after Raw. Mr. OK-Fabe. Connor, how are you, buddy?
Doing good. Just chilling. Using the hashtag gas pedal, but you know.
Using the hashtag gas pedal. I love it. It's fantastic.
You never seen that song? You never seen that song? Gas pedal. If you haven't had a chance to YouTube it, it's if you are a fan of twerking, that's all I'll say.
Like work type of twerking, like you
no,
know.
No. You gotta see it. You gotta see it in order to.
Like
and I'm really craving
videos?
applesauce for some reason right now.
It's like those,
And I'm really craving applesauce right now.
I love that. Well, we're talking like Mott's here. We're talking like organic, or what are we talking here?
I mean, I like all organic.
Organic
the
is
way
shit.
the way
It's
I
expensive.
eat it. But anyway, go ahead.
Like, dude, no bullshit, yo. The other day, right? Me and the girl went to fucking Whole Foods, right?
You do know we have other guests waiting.
I know we are. But okay. We'll get into that in a little bit. I'm also joined by a second member here, part of the ITHKS 32 from Dallas, the one, the only, the host of Wrestling and Bullshit with Mitch and Matt, Mr. Matt from
In the Ropes Show.
I missed that already. God damn it! Just hearing that voice.
You missed the violent, like cough.
I miss hearing that. I miss waking up to that voice every morning back in the day. God damn it.
Connor, don't you mean that violent TNA cough?
I hate you.
Oh, brother!
I just remember him like rolling over, like, "Hey, Stephen, can we cook some beignets?"
Brother Nero, brother Nero. And we're also
okay, fine.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I care about him too. I guess he's important.
We're also joined here by the host of the Outsider Perspective on his YouTube channel, Mr. the one, the only, Mr. Fuck You and Drop the Elbow, do the Ric Flair strut on the OK-Fabe sign, Mr. PW Outsider. Brendan, how are you, buddy?
What's up, guys? PW Outsider here.
I love
how y'all doing?
I just did him an interest, like, what's up, guy? Like, it's nothing all smooth.
Like, Cards Against Humanity.
What's happened, buddy?
I'm after the title, the Cards Against Humanity title.
Of course,
I want to tell you, we're not
from the current
I'm
champion.
After it. And
from the current champion, Mitch Smith, the current reigning defending champion.
Next time we play, everybody's gonna go down World Trade Center style.
Oh my God!
God damn it!
Hey, guys! If you don't laugh, the terrorists win.
Bring the comment here, Michael Corbin. Matt's back. Holy shnikes!
Shnikes.
Well,
really? You don't know Chris Farley? Come on now.
Yeah, come on.
Chris Farley, good man.
And yes,
But look how I was saying.
am going to hell. Going to hell.
I think everyone in some way, shape, or form who plays that game is going to hell. Doesn't matter. Listen, Cards Against Humanity doesn't give a fuck who you are. You, my friend, are gonna go to hell whether you fucking like it or not, and you're gonna fucking enjoy it.
You know what? Cards Against, you say it's like hell. It's kind of like Teen A. Teen A's kind of like a crusty old whore.
Here we go.
Just lets
TNA bashing
she lets everybody inside her.
Dixie
She doesn't
Carter,
care, and
mean
she's
Dixie?
cheap.
Damn, Dixie.
You know, she probably got all sorts of diseases,
Oh, you know what I mean?
and she probably
I heard-
smells.
Oh, the nasty boys! Oh, Bob of the Love Sponge! Oh, God!
Matt, you might want to get that
she
cough
probably-
checked out, man.
I know, right? I heard fucking.
She
um,
probably smells like.
I heard Scott Steiner.
Man, Matt, that sounds like that cough's really popped.
Pop TV. Anywho,
It's really made an impact on my life.
so like I was saying, it had no
Sounds
destination.
like it sounds like that cough is bound for glory. What?
Listen, it had no destination in America, but that's just around the point here. Or no spike. No spike at all. No spiking at all. But it's crazy. So, Connor, talk about organic, right? So, a couple days ago, me and the girl went to fucking Whole Foods, right? And her
Wait, you
literally
fucked in Whole Foods?
no, no.
Riveting stuff. This journalistic dynamite.
Imagine that, just smashing in the fucking produce aisle in Whole Foods. Fuck that. So, or there, whatever. Literally.
Have anyone ever seen Ted? I fucked her with a parsnip. Then I sold the parsnip to a family with 4 small children.
That was
Pig's
funny as
guts.
hell.
We need guts. You're getting your promotion. You have fucking problems, aren't you?
Yeah. That was the movie. That was no, especially at the end where fucking they're fighting for Ted and they keep he makes a wish back to get him back to life and Ted comes back to life.
That's my favorite scene. That's my favorite scene. Hey Johnny, I'm alive. I put some stuff. You put some stuffing in the wrong shops. I'm a little fucked up, but you would take care of me forever. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just thought he messed up.
Or when fucking he starts talking in like that Victorian voice, and he's like, oh yeah, if the little kid catches you, he'll fucking like rip you up, and he starts like singing this little nursery rhyme. He's like, God damn it, shut up! That's fucking scary. Shut up.
Fucking scary. Shut up.
I also loved when they're like, what was it like? He goes, oh yeah. He goes, what? A girl from Boston, Jesus. He goes like, oh, had a. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels so good. And then I'm gonna stuff my face with Pepperidge Farm. Sad thing is, there's a lot of females I know that, yeah, that's pretty damn accurate.
I can imagine that. So like I was saying, so we went to fucking Whole Foods, right? And her whole cart was like full with all organic. Because again, it's Whole Foods, right? Organic everything, right? So the shit came up to like, literally no bullshit, almost $400. I'm like, I'm looking at
Funny
her.
how like you try to eat healthy, it's like, oh, you can have either a cheeseburger for $1 or a salad that's $19.99. How the fuck are you expecting me to stay in shape then if that's the case?
Exactly.
I have to put a mortgage out in order to get a goddamn salad.
God damn. Like,
Thanks, Obama.
You know, and listen, just imagine the extra funds you gotta put. You gotta put the croutons on the side and shit.
It's just I never shop at Whole Foods because one, look at me, and two, just I'd rather have money.
No, listen. Like, there's some stuff that's good. Like organic milk is just shit. Or,
I was gonna
organic,
say it explains why Wilfred Brimley's so rich.
organic juices, organic OJ.
Well, in all seriousness, there is a new chain that's about to open. I think they're actually starting in the Northeast, and they're going to move around the country. It's this guy whose goal is to have Walmart prices for organic produce. And the way that he's able to sell the produce at such a low amount of money is he buys excess from farms. Because I don't know if y'all knew this, but some farms, when they grow too much of a produce, like apples, carrots, what have you, they actually will throw it out because they can't do anything with it. So he'll actually buy it at such a low cost that he's able to sell it at basically Walmart-esque prices. So that will be happening sometime soon, hopefully, if that catches on.
Yeah, you have no idea how much produce we actually throw out
Dude,
at our store.
Same shit in my store. Like, holy fuck. A lot of these people.
Do you Matt? Do any of you guys watch John Oliver?
I love John.
I watched the Trump burial. That's what I watched.
That was probably the best one. I think I shared that to Matt. But he does so basically. For those who don't know, John Oliver used to work for the Daily Show with Jon Stewart. He kind of doing his own thing, very similar to HBO, to that show on HBO. And he has a YouTube channel where he basically posts the longest segment from the shows. And I feel like the guy knocks it out of the fucking park every single time. He just did one on debt, where he bought medical debt. He's like, you'd be surprised how intensely scary and easy this was to buy $15 million worth of medical debt. He goes, and we're about to give it all away. So technically, we're giving away the most amount of money on one single show. He goes, so fuck you, Oprah.
Oh my God,
But just a shout out to John Oliver. I always watch his stuff every Monday the next day. It's great stuff and very insightful stuff.
No love for the Oprah. No love for fucking Oprah.
You know what I want to hear? I want to hear Matt explain to everybody why the hell Bernie Sanders has not lost, because he has not lost.
Well, it's not my show, but if we want to get into politics, we can.
All right. Again, I did say earlier I don't want to be, because I get it. Listen, I don't even come off like a dick here. All right, I get it. This is a wrestling channel, but at the same time, this is around the point. I don't want to be all wrestling. Hence, we're talking about organic foods and John Oliver, and I guess now politics. So, we'll keep this in mind, guys. We're gonna have people in the comments thinking that we know everything about politics when we don't. We're just giving. You'd be surprised. Oh, you're wrong there, buddy. In the comments, you're wrong. You're wrong there. You're wrong, fucker. You're not right there. You're not right. Again, we're not politicians. We're not in the political field here. I am not CNN. I am not the Young Turks. I'm just saying that right now.
If Heel Steven is CNN,
okay, Fabe is ABC News.
No, I'm then I'm BET.
I am going to come on and be. I'm going to come and be the Chris Matthews of YouTube.
No. Listen. If I'm CNN, Matt is fucking Univision. And Brendan's Telemundo. Brendan's Telemundo.
Which we almost invaded.
Yeah, Telemundo.
So in case you guys don't, so what you guys didn't know, so in our hotel in Dallas,
hold on. Before you get to that story, because I want to get to that story eventually, we only have Matt for a certain amount of time, so I want to get to his thoughts about Bernie Sanders. Because I honestly I haven't heard much from Bernie's side.
Neither have I.
Just in general. Maybe that's just me. I hear more of Clinton and Trump than anything.
Okay.
I'm telling you now, Hillary Clinton's going down.
God, this is why I don't like Skype, because I can't mute Steven.
All right. So here's what's going on.
No low-life Google Hangouts. No low-life Google.
You let him talk.
It's a lot to explain, but I'll try to do it as quickly and as concisely as humanly possible. During the course of this entire election, it was rigged against Bernie Sanders. The reason why it was rigged is because the establishment, a.k.a. the DNC, the Democratic National Committee, and all their establishment candidates who take millions of dollars from corporations, basically used mass media to push certain candidates, aka Hillary Clinton. Every chance they got, they pushed her as the candidate. They gave her the most coverage. They gave her softball easy questions. When it came to Bernie Sanders, they drilled him the entire time. That's a whole aspect of it. Another reason, or another thing that happened, was during the course of the primary season, every time Hillary Clinton flat out won a state, there was fraud and scandal involved.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
When it came to a state that seemed somewhat close, like all the southern states, we get it. They love her in the South. She was obviously going to win the South. But when it came to Arizona, Nevada, even Maryland to an extent, in California now, in New York, there's issues where people's voter registration is being changed at the last second, or it's being removed. They're not allowed to vote at the polls. You were having kind of, fishy circumstances that made it seem as if they were trying to stack the deck in Hillary's favor. Yeah. That's a whole issue too. Now, you have something going on right now where the establishment is trying to push this narrative that Hillary Clinton is the nominee, which in fact she isn't. If you were to actually look at the math, you need 2,383 delegates Delegates are assigned proportionally based upon the percentage that you win in each state. Hillary Clinton has 2,203 delegates. Bernie Sanders has 1,828. So even if Hillary Clinton was to win the last primary, which is Washington, D.C., on Tuesday, and let's say she flat out wins it, she's still over 100 delegates short. So technically, she isn't the nominee until the convention, which happens in July 25th. So this whole idea that they're pushing her as the candidate right now and as the nominee for the Democratic Party is fucking ridiculous, because she would have to win 100 more delegates at the convention, which are super delegates, and that's a whole nother fucking issue.
Yeah.
You have unelected officials or party members who back a candidate, or in Hillary's case, 700 people voted for her, or over 700 delegates are going to be voting for her and pledged to her before she even before any other candidates even announced they were running. So they decided they were just going to go with Hillary, which is completely unfair. So they're literally stacking everything against Bernie. They don't want him to win. He's not the establishment candidate. He's not corrupt, and they're stealing the election from him. So I honestly, she's not the nominee right now, but it seems as if she's going to be, and it's really upsetting. So that's that in a nutshell. I tried to explain it as best I could.
Well, you got me all caught up.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Exactly. It's very good stuff.
We're all
to hear.
fucked.
We're all
You know what?
fucked.
You know, and here's the thing. If you look at all the general polls, you look at all those, Donald Trump beats Hillary Clinton. And
Like physically?
Brennan, come on, dude. Here's the thing about it, okay? And I'll be very honest with you. Again, you're talking to a guy here that, honestly, I'm not big into the political world, all right? My brother's a lawyer. He's big on that field all you want. It's in the event, if Hillary does win, you're literally voting for the lesser two evils here. The less of two evils.
Yeah.
Do you go for a guy? No. Listen. Do you go for a guy who, let's face it, having Donald Trump as president is like asking Michael Jordan to play in the World Series of baseball?
yeah.
No, that's
Hey.
much worse.
Or you're voting for a woman who, let's face it, she couldn't satisfy her husband in the bedroom, so the fucker had to go with Monica Lewinsky. Remember that bitch? So how do you expect this woman? How do you expect this woman to satisfy the country if she couldn't satisfy her husband in bed?
You know what? If you want to get political about it, you can think about it this way. Dick Cheney, during that,
I hate that we're going the political route, but fuck it.
During that whole thing, Dick Cheney,
Steven, you wanted nothing but, we want to do other than wrestling. So, ta-da.
Dick Cheney
right.
shot his buddy in the face, and Bill Clinton shot his intern in the face.
Hey, I did not have sex with that young intern. As a matter of fact,
So,
I was up all night.
there's a meme of Monica Lewinsky. It says, "I'm not voting for Hillary." We already had a Clinton last time, and I can't get the bad taste out of my mouth.
Oh damn, that's a burn.
Yeah.
But I mean, Canada's looking really good right now. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Canada and start our.
Listen, as much as it pains me to say this, go ahead, Steven.
If we're going to Canada, we're gonna do it that '70s show style, okay?
Not Canada.
Steven, we barely got through a Dallas weekend without killing you. I don't know about driving up to Canada.
Listen. You'll hide me in the trunk. I'll be the Fez, right? Hey, you found me. You win a
You
beer.
would be too. Jesus, that's actually hilarious.
Hey,
Now,
you
if
found me. You win a beer.
That would be Eric, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
fine with
Brennan,
I had to not.
Brennan will be Hyde.
I'm Kelso. Great,
Connor will be
thanks.
Kelso.
Bird!
Gemini will be Red.
What?
Yeah,
Gemini.
How'd you get to Gemini?
Yeah,
You-
Gemini.
We're talking about people that we saw in
What?
Dallas. We're talking about people
Are
that
we
we
gonna-
saw in Dallas.
Are we going?
Dude, you just went pretty vague on that.
We're gonna involve. we're gonna involve the clique now. We're gonna get Ravi. We're gonna assault and battery.
You mentioned the click, and it made me think of something.
Clit? What?
to kind of, since we're talking about wrestling, I just want to say something real quick. It's nothing major.
Guys, give me a sec. Right? Take off
I-
a little bit, all right? Be right back. Be right back. Be right
Please.
back. Be right back.
Okay,
Please
do
take your
thing.
time, Steven. Please. Go ahead.
I finally watched the resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts.
I did too.
Yeah.
I
great.
actually just finished it today, and I
Okay.
loved it.
Yeah.
Loved
That
it.
great documentary.
I cried. I have no shame in saying I cried in watching that.
Hey,
No shame.
It was
Yeah.
amazing. The fact that the course of events in that documentary happened the way they did, with him eventually, returning to Monday Night Raw, him going to the Hall of Fame. I mean, it was literally a complete story. Like it's crazy how everything kind of fell into place. It was heartbreaking, captivating. You couldn't ask for a better documentary. And
There were
it's
two.
just-
There were
it's
two
so good
moments.
to
The host
Uh-huh.
is back.
Boo. There were two. Sorry, Matt. I didn't mean to cut you off. There were two moments for me that really stood out for that documentary. The first was when they did the Kickstarter, and
right. Yeah.
there's a scene in that. I don't know if you guys saw the actual extended part, but so they reveal like
What are we talking about here?
95% the Jake the Snake Roberts
Oh,
resurrection. Yeah. So there's a scene where Jake's shoulder is all messed up, and they had to do a Kickstarter campaign, and in under 24 hours, they raised I think 90% of the funds.
Yeah.
And Jake gets emotional, and they don't show this I don't think in the documentary, but it's an extended scene, and you actually see it on DDP's YouTube. He goes, "Man, should have got my tits done too."
Shit. She was
And
fun.
then the very end, my other favorite scene was when Jake was like, "I just got the call from Hunter, and they said we're sorry, we're not gonna put you in the Rumble this year." And he goes, "Damn," and Didi's like, we'll get you back there. He goes, you can't lose sight of your goals in life. He goes, you've come so far. And he goes, "I know, it's a bummer for all that work." He goes, "Oh, but he did say we'll see you at the Hall of Fame because you're going in." What? And seeing,
Yeah,
like,
that was amazing.
Jesus. So, I mean, that just.
What?
Well, that
What?
I said legit, like, that movie. I cried. I have no shame in saying that movie because that was just such an emotional roller coaster. And God bless all three of them. God bless Hall. God bless DDP, especially. God bless. I mean, seriously, like,
Well,
it's
isn't that how Foley lost 50 pounds from DDP yoga?
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm down 43
That's fantastic, man.
pounds. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
It's a struggle, but I'm down 43 pounds. I've been fluctuating, but I haven't been. That's why I haven't really been
So
bragging about it. But
how much you weigh now, Connor? If you don't mind me asking, what's the weight now?
So I started at 295. I'm just a little under like the 250. I'm around like the upper 250s.
Wow.
Hey, dude, you're a fighting weight. You're a
Good for
heavy.
you, man.
Yeah, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But here's the thing too,
you're
and
a
this
championship
is
weight right there. You're a championship weight.
there's something I want to stress to anybody who's listening about this. If you're thinking about doing DDP yoga, couple things. One, just do it. Just trust me and do it. Okay. It can if I can do it, anyone can do it, and I sincerely mean that. Most of it is the diet. Now, when I say it's a diet, it's not really like a strict diet. It's what it does is there's a very calculated way of balancing out portions and what you're supposed to eat. So while the program's not like, oh, you have to eat this, it gives you helpful suggestions as far as ways to help improve your diet, which has been for me the biggest thing of it all. And the nice thing about the actual exercise themselves is that there's modifications. So if you can't do certain poses, they're not expecting you to. Like, oh, if you can't do this, well, then use this modification to get to this point. And so you eventually get to a certain level. I couldn't touch my toes before I started this, and now I can fully bend over.
Oh yeah.
That's what she
Woo!
said. That's amazing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's
baby.
it's a great program. I legitimately, and I feel better overall too. Like it's my back feels great, my knees feel great. Like it's just I feel generally so that's my plug for DDP yoga.
Ladies and gentlemen, essentially what he is saying is he looks awesome
Like the Miz.
in the nude. That is what he's saying.
I mean,
I got a chubby every time I saw him in Dallas when he came out that shower.
well, it was in the shower where it mattered, but that's another story.
Woo! Yeah. it's
Steamy
shit.
windows, steamy windows against the bathroom mirror.
That's a white card. That's
I-
Matt and Connor looked eyes, and they looked into each other, and Matt gazed and said deeply, "Corner."
Corner.
Shove it in my throat, corner. Oh.
Oh,
Like he'll
That's-
this country.
Another
So-
kind of announcement I guess I could make, since you're talking about DDP yoga. I actually have a goal this summer. Don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try to gain a little muscle, a little more muscle. The plan is to
CrossFit.
consume 3,000 calories a day.
Holy
God,
shit!
yeah. Consume
Plus-
3,000 calories a day, the gym membership, work out every day, and gain. The goal is 20 pounds of muscle. So while
So,
you'll
Matt-
be losing
Plus-
weight, I will be gaining weight.
So Matt, 3,000 calories is not all in beer.
I know. How
So no, nice try.
much- this is 150.
It's okay. It's okay. He will only consume 1,500 of that 3,000 in alcohol.
Yes, the other will not be liquid.
Okay,
Right.
so he's got like a 30 rack going. I'm at 2,999. I'm so close. I'm so close to my goal.
You gotta
Oh
get,
no! If some of it's in the rug, I'll save it.
you gotta get your pre-workout beer, your post-workout beer. I mean, your cool-down beer.
Let's make America great again. Trust me.
Look, if Stone Cold, I can do it.
I'm going after Hillary Clinton. Trust me.
Oh,
Trust
here it
me.
is. Here it is.
Jesus.
Here it is. It's like, we're getting killed in trade. It's like, Nabisco, GM.
Wait. Did y'all actually rewatch? I mean, because we all watched Donald Trump when he was in the WWE, but did you actually rewatch? Because I did. Did you ever just go back and rewatch some of his promos on Raw? They're really bad. Like, he was horrible.
My favorite was when he made Bobby Lashley look like the weakest punk, and it's breathtaking because Bobby Lashley is an intimidating son of a bitch, no matter what. Like, regardless of what you say.
Unless he speaks,
But I mean, physically, right? And I actually, Matt, I completely agree. But
Yeah.
he's a great physical specimen, and for some reason, Trump made him sound like, I'm gonna take him down with Bobby. Like, you sound like you're talking about like your best friend from like college. Like, oh, I'm gonna take him down with Bobby. Bobby's gonna take you down, Umanga. Like, oh god, just fucking stop.
I loved
How
when
about that clothesline at Mania though? That was the best. Where it looked like he was trying to
That-
hug Vince
that was
or
fun.
rape him. I don't know which.
Probably both.
Umanga, Bobby Lashley.
By the way, Matt, you know that Vince is on the list of VPs, right? For Trump.
Oh god.
Yeah, listen, if he
Okay,
wins
now
this shit-
that may make me switch my allegiance.
You're fucking kidding me.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm on TNA here. I'm watching TNA
Honestly,
here.
it's
Impact Wrestling.
Chris. Probably gonna be that New Jersey fuck, right, Steven? Chris
Listen.
Christie. Did you vote for that fuckhead in the last
Oh
election?
god.
No,
Chris
I vote-
Christie.
I vote for
You
nobody.
live in New Jersey.
Chris Christie. When he was standing
Chris Krispy Kreme.
when he was standing behind Donald Trump, I
You
swear
look like a fucking goon.
he looked like he sold his soul to the devil.
It's like an
Like
eclipse.
he
That's what
Yeah.
it's called, right? A lunar eclipse,
I vote
Whenever
for
he
nobody.
takes his pants down to take a piss, it's a full moon.
an eclair eclipse.
The
Good
full moon
God.
bends down and shit.
And
Turns
you
on
know,
that real.
you know the dumb when, cause I thought Ben Carson was kind of sane out of all the Republicans. Like,
No. Have you heard his rants about what the pyramids were used for? Historically,
It's
Oh,
so
no.
good.
Ben
It's so-
Carson believed they, they used the pyramids to store grain for the for the Great Flood, right? Like
Yeah.
Noah used the pyramids to store grain.
Not the slave bodies.
Grain from the Great Flood, from the
Yeah.
Bible, the goddamn Old Testament. Oh my
The old-
god.
Because in the old era, in the Old Testament, in
the
the New
old
Testament,
era.
Wait,
We're
so
going-
polo ticks, were those ticks that used to give people polio back in the day?
No more. No more. No
more
more.
politics.
FDR polio?
No more polo ticks. They're gonna give you the polio.
I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about? And then I just saw it.
The damn polio ticks got me, Eleanor.
By the
I can't feel my cock.
Connor reminds
It's
Marina,
okay,
holy
Franklin. I'm a
fuck.
lesbian.
Marina,
I do. Damn it, Eleanor.
reading
Alright,
the
here we go.
reading the
Oh,
comments
God.
here.
Wake
Connor-
up, damn it! Wake up! What?
Reading the comments here by the Water Boy. Connor reminds me of my daddy Roberto because he's TA.
Roberto. All right,
Matt, Matt, why
we
do you
got-
why do you look like Bill Clinton? Are you sure you're not Bill Clinton's child? From
Yo,
a
Bill
Pharisee?
Clinton looks really.
Do I look like?
No, Bill Clinton looked like he lost a battle with I don't know, some sort of hunger disease.
Yeah, it looks
like
bad.
shit.
Yeah, he looks real. I was like, don't get me wrong, I actually like Bill, but he.
I
just-
knew you vote for me. You know what's funny? So
you,
there was
miss your daddy.
so no, it's crazy. So
Monica, get over here.
I don't know if you guys ever watched Gabriel Iglesias, but one of his first specials from Comedy Central, right?
I know the one you're talking about.
oh my god.
And he talks
yeah.
about how how voting should be like American Idol. Press
Can I do the
one
sound
for
effect? Can I do the sound effect?
yeah. Go ahead. You do it.
So he goes, I think it should be more like American Idol. He goes, thank you for calling the presidential hotline. For Hillary Clinton, press 1. For Donald Trump, press 2. For third option, press 3. You press 3. Beep. Please hold. I knew you'd be back.
Yep. Imagine that. I knew y'all be back, my fellow Americans.
Miss your
Alright.
daddy.
Miss your
All right,
daddy.
Steven.
You're
So-
gonna get.
We got 30.5 seconds in the fourth. We got Golden State 100, Cleveland 93. It looks like Golden State gonna take another win, so it's gonna be 3-1.
The hell are you talking about, Brennan?
NBA.
NBA Finals.
Oh, I don't know.
I know, because not the
I don't
Pelicans.
like baseball.
It's basketball. Because not the
I
Pelicans.
know.
Can we get back to this whole grain in the pyramid shit? I'm just kidding.
So
No, that be talking about polo sticks again.
no.
Matt,
So,
Matt,
so,
Matt,
no,
you
no,
ever see the
no. So
there's
let's
a
get
Family
back.
Guy skit.
No. So let's get back to this whole thing with the Univision thing. Remember that? No hotel.
Hold on. Well, there's one joke I want to say this before we get to the Univision one. Do you guys ever remember there's a well, I was just thinking about the grain and the pyramids thing, where there's a Family Guy skit where it's like you see the Jews working on the pyramid, and they say that every culture has a rough time. Well, this is ours, and we'll get through this, and there'll be smooth sailing.
Oh, the Holocaust.
Oh God. Anyway,
So
It was a good time.
during Dallas, right, in our hotel, the beautiful Sheraton Hotel. God, I missed that hotel.
just gotta chant it raw.
I did
Ah.
Sheraton travel package, right?
You got
So-
you gotta love the chair. You gotta love the chair.
I missed that chair. Me and chair for forever
Did you
connect.
ever send Connor the money for that chair?
Oh, God damn it! Yes, I did.
Yes,
damn it.
yes, he did. Steven was a man of his word, and he paid me. He paid me in grain.
For the damages, yes. But like I said, me and that
Thank you.
chair, wherever that chair is, me and that chair, we're forever connected, right? We're forever
You are.
to the end of me, right? So
The chair's yelling, "Kill me!"
kill me. Okay, so
Well, I mean, he did. He killed it.
Meanwhile, the beer
So-
is still
the
soaked
beer's.
into-
Imagine we're at the hotel. The beer's still there. Oh, the sign that we left
Oh,
is
you know
still
what you
there.
did? We should have left a note in the bathtub saying "Help yourself."
Help
No,
yourself.
I just love how we didn't have a fridge, and it's like, what do we do? It's like, okay, let's fill the bathtub up with ice and just throw all
Says the
beer in.
alcoholic.
You know, right?
It was a great idea. I'm just
No.
saying.
So
I'm not denying it was an idea. You're just like, no, I got this.
So-
what? No,
so
I got
in our
this.
hotel,
We'll
right?
fill a
So
bathtub.
across from our hotel was the Univision building. I never knew that. Honestly, I never knew. As an Hispanic, it's kind of sad when you think about this. I never
Fair.
fucking knew that the Univision building was in fucking Dallas. I never knew that. I always thought it was Miami. I always thought Miami.
Okay.
So it's ironic because Matt brings in his bag wigs, right? So the idea was, okay, let's do a Donald Trump parody with Matt walking into the Univision building as Donald Trump
Why didn't we do that?
because, fuck, Brennan, came in.
I
and
think
we sat,
no, you
we-
had the wig.
You had the
Shit,
wig.
why
did.
didn't we do this?
I don't know. I guess shit kept coming up. Maybe.
No. I
I
think
mean,
what happened
we
was
got our asses kicked after all the
I
shows.
blame
let's be
Steven.
fair.
no.
Steven's fault.
We scraped the whole idea for the OK Fape convention. Remember that?
Oh, well, I'm glad we. Well,
Yeah,
That's
I'm glad we did that too, though.
I know, exactly. The highlight of
Like
that
Matt
album,
would've gotten
the
arrested.
real MVP of that whole thing was Brennan dropping the elbow
Hey,
doing the Ric Flair strut.
Brendan, you were the fucking star of that thing, man. God
I-
bless.
He was the real
It-
MVP. And
it-
Matt's
hey.
and Matt's paranoia of perfection with the cameras. I
Oh,
love
man,
it.
I've never-
I love it when Matt got aggressive.
Fucking director Nazi, I loved it.
I loved it too. I love it when he got serious.
Hey, you know what though? Matt Skills got him that award, so fuck it all.
True
Yeah,
that.
got
It's
him that
it's
award.
mounted above my bed.
I've
Which
never
Which
been,
again, congratulations, well deserved.
Congrats,
I've never
Matt.
been in that type of situation. So like Matt, I was thinking he is really good at what he does. Like
Exactly.
watching him work, it would like blowing my mind. I was like,
We're talking about directing, right?
yeah,
director.
exactly.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me working on the corner.
Oh,
No, and I'm not talking about what we did. I'm not talking about what
I'm
we
just
did.
picturing you and Steven on the corner. Once again, Steven, I'll be back in an hour.
They don't call me 6-second shot for nothing, you know.
You know,
Bang, bang.
bang.
I got
I'm
my
saying.
6-shooter.
Like imagine though, like we're still at the hotel, the beer's still there, the bottle's still there, that wine bottle that we fucking chugged before Mania is still there and shit.
Oh, I uploaded that video on my
Classy 7-Eleven wine.
That 7-Eleven wine.
up on my channel. I don't know if y'all saw that.
As
I
Matt,
did.
as Connor's chugging it, Matt's like, "Come on, Jay, Connor, Boston Vineyards corner, Boston Vineyards corner."
You know, I just realized I was telling this to Steven. I said, shit, I didn't realize we passed by where JFK got shot.
Oh my God, we should have.
So with me being from Boston, I should have been like, hold on, let me get in the middle of the road and do like like tilt my head back or something.
This is the thing,
All right,
right? Listen,
Oh fuck.
I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest though. One thing I wish we did. One thing I wish we could have done that we did not do in Dallas was do more sightseeing of the city.
Just get fucked up and do a Q&A.
No, just sightseeing.
Been there, done that.
well, hold on, that happened the first night with Steven.
Yeah, I got.
Steven's fucking emotional roller coaster was the best ride I ever took in
Oh
Dallas.
my gosh, that was hilarious.
No. The highlight.
He gets pissed.
The
He gets
highlight.
pissed, then apologizes, and then just says fuck everyone.
No. The highlight of the whole shit when I came back. So my girlfriend, right? She went out of town. She went to Guatemala, right?
Yeah, you told me about this. This was
So-
dude, I couldn't start laughing for an hour.
So she was sad because she was leaving, right, for a week because her grandmother got ill. And this was literally the day before I went to Mania, right? So she's all sad and depressed. It's funny. I was sad too because, like, oh man, I wanted her to be with me at the airport. And I was like, nah, that wasn't gonna happen. So keep this in mind. You know, we did the whole thing in Dallas, me getting drunk and crazy, right? So literally, when I came back, the next day she comes back, right? So I go to her house all excited. I buy flowers and shit. I'm ready to see her. And she fucking slaps me. She's like, "You think I'm fucking stupid? You think I'm dumb? You think I don't fucking know? You think there's no fuck?
Oh
you
my
think there was
God.
no? You think there was no fucking Wi-Fi in Guatemala? Think I see the shit you're doing in Dallas? I'm like, God damn."
No, I did not think there was Wi-Fi in Guatemala. It's news
Exactly.
to me.
Exactly. It's the same shit I was saying in my mind. I'm like,
Well, the thing is, I like the
I
end where where like you cut off like doing the
She's
live
like-
calls
she's
and
like, she's
and-
like, I know. She's like, oh, you know, she's like, oh, so explain who the fuck is she? Who the fuck is she? So she got mad, like pictures with chicks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yo, it's Mania weekend. Calm the fuck down.
But I didn't know she slapped you. That just makes that
She
story
slaps the
20 times better.
She just told my yo, I was in the doghouse for months, dude.
Did you slap her back?
I'm telling you,
Oh.
dude, come on.
He didn't pull.
Listen.
Nat, Steven's
listen.
not in Texas anymore.
He didn't
Listen.
pull. He didn't pull.
All my exes live in Texas. That's why
Listen.
I hang my hat in Tennessee.
Listen. Listen, if this was- Listen, if this was fucking if this is if we were living in South America in the fucking 70s, we got the bag hand. What?
Connor, can you read that last comment? That's pretty funny.
Hold on, let me wait. I didn't even see the. Hold on.
From the water boy, from the troll.
I
Yeah,
love
I
the
need to, no, Waterboy's a man.
Waterboy's awesome. He's
Yeah,
a
he really
whole-
is.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Brent,
He said, so Connor, you admit you had sex with Steven because you said it was the best emotional ride you ever took. Well, one night it was.
one night it was, yeah.
See, Steven
All it
doesn't like
takes
to.
is one night.
Steven
One
doesn't like
mistake.
to look, which is really that crushes my spirit. It's like having a sex with Rhino that doesn't look at you during.
And, and after sex, Steven cries. Like, he cries.
He cries into a tuna souffle.
Dude, like I said, that was an emotional roll. Like, what? I was mad and
Shrimp
happy, then mad and happy, then mad.
Yeah,
I'm
dude,
like,
you were pissed off at everybody, then you were depressed, and then you got really pissed halfway through the show.
You know what?
And
I loved it.
I think
God.
what
and
made
poor
Matt
Matt's playing. And I said to him, Steven, calm down, just relax. But you're gonna be on Matt's channel, so calm your shit. And then poor Matt was like fucking damage control.
But I don't think it helped that I kept pouring drinks too, and I was like, "Let's keep drinking."
No,
Yeah,
Matt's like,
it'll help.
shit, I have to put out this fire. Here's some kerosene. This should work.
at the end where Steven finally he stopped doing the live call because you're ending the show, and then he's like, and I don't want to see your fucking bitching in the comments. And I'm like, damn.
No. You know what's funny? So I'm drunk as shit. I'm like, yo, I fucked the shit out of April Moore, right? And then she's like, oh, who the fuck is April? I'm like, God damn it. Did I really say all that shit? I'm like, damn.
Yeah, because you know what? It's up on your channel, my channel, and Matt's. So make sure you subscribe to see all of Steven's fun over during Dallas weekend.
And
You
on
know,
that wonderful note, Steve, why don't we take a call or two? Or
fuck
three?
it. Let's not. Let's take some calls.
Hey.
Guys, if you want to call in right now to the show, 718-473-0813. Want to talk to us? Obviously, I get it. If you want to ask us some wrestling questions, feel free to. But honestly, again, I don't want this to be all wrestling, especially in
Yeah,
these
so
kind of
let's
shows.
talk about politics.
All right, I got a question. I got a question. I'm going to throw this out to the first person who calls in. For the first person who calls in, we're going to take questions. Tell us a stupid thing that you did that you regret. Just like
Okay, there you
Steven
go.
did with there you go.
there
So tell
you
us
go.
what a stupid thing that you did that you regret, because I'm sure we got tons of stories. So when you call in, stupid thing you've done that
when
you
you
regret.
call in, guys, say when you call in. Today's theme is stupid things you regret. What's the stupidest thing that you've done that you feel looking back on it like, God damn, boy, I wish I didn't do that.
Behind
And we-
Steven a beer.
We
Watching
already
TNA.
know.
And when it happens, Matt throws him a beer. Here you go, man. Just talk away. Maybe cool. We have more
All right.
listeners right now. How many listeners we have right now?
You know, I would say one thing I regret, but it almost got me a dinner with Paul Heyman.
That was fun.
That was fun. Too. That was
There
fun.
were-
I wish we would have done more skits, but I like the ones we
I was
did.
just thinking about that. I'm like, next time we should get there for a full week and then just do shit before that, because I think that would be more fun.
I think honestly we should have done. Now looking back, we should have gone there on a Wednesday.
Well, my brother on the Monday after Mania, he was walking. I forget where I was.
Brendan, you gotta do next. Brendan, if you're gonna do Orlando, you gotta do more activities, man. Not just WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Brendan, no shit. Legitimately, I would buy the travel package and then kind of dissect it from there.
Yeah, that I had fun in Dallas. But I do admit I was kind of envious of ITHKS, because they got the really have the experience of.
Who knows? Next year we can add an O to those
Hey,
letters.
that'd be
Again,
ITKAHS. Oh.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
want to keep doing that. Each one, it just keep the
Why do you have the
words
fucking-
just keep getting bigger and bigger on the shirt.
Why do you have the most dyslexic alphabet on your shirt? I don't know.
Where's Michael Corvin, huh? He's not gonna call in.
Word. Normally Corbin's like the first guy to call in here.
But I think if we do 33 next year, I think we're in a. I don't know about you guys, but if we were to do it, my thought process would be screw Access and we do WrestleCon twice.
No, I'll be
Three.
honest, dude. I'll be honest, dude. I'll do Access if I can get a media pass. If I can get credentials.
No, because Access is different from media passes.
No.
Access
Listen.
is very different from media passes.
No. I'll
Well,
do.
this is-
I'm open
this is
to
what I'm
WrestleCon.
saying.
I'm open to
How
WrestleCon.
about 1 day of access?
No.
Because some of the stuff we did was kind of fun.
The thing with
Oh,
Yeah,
access
but I
is
feel like
this is my advice.
maybe that's just me. I mean,
this is
Access
my,
was cool to see the memorabilia and shit, and like the
This is
photo
my
ops were
advice, though.
great. But I felt
This
like
is-
other than that, it was just like,
This is
meh.
my
Like the
advice, though.
Superstore was cool. Don't get me
2
wrong, but
days of it was unnecessary.
This is
I
my-
agree with that.
Okay.
I
Here's
agree
the
with that.
thing.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I think without having. What's up?
This is my advice to anyone that's doing access. You better go with the VIP one. General admission access.
If you want to meet people.
It's like flying.
Otherwise, you're a
It's like flying. It's like flying coach on a plane. Like flying coach. Hey, I'm on my access, but I'm just window shopping. I'm just window shopping. You know what I mean?
Well,
But anyway, I mean, I think we see the other problem was that WrestleCon we blew through so much money in like what 20 minutes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No, dude, no. I spent literally that weekend. I think I told you guys before, $600 something that weekend.
Oh my god.
Which doesn't seem like much. Doesn't seem like much from a distance, but
Yeah, it does.
dude, I know.
he spent $600 and he didn't pick up the Winged Eagle title.
You have no idea how close I was gonna buy it. I was this fucking close of buying the fucking Winged Eagle. And then you know what I did? The same thing Matt did at the Superstore. I checked
your bank account.
I checked my bank account. I'm like, fuck.
Yep.
I was down to like nine. I was down to 9 with some change. I'm like, fuck this. I gotta save money for next week. Got bills to pay when I get back. Like, fuck.
Oh
that.
my god. Can I read something? So the water boy just posted something about our regrets. He said, "The most stupidest thing I regret doing is having sex with a tranny. Trust me, it's all fun and games until you realize your dick doesn't fit in her dick. Believe me, I've tried."
I love the water boy.
God bless the one.
Water boy's the legend.
It could be possible if you pull open your pee hole enough. You could wrap around your other dick.
Fun fact: that's called docking.
Wait, Connor, you mean docking?
The water boy is the legend himself.
Park your cock in someone's cock. Dock.
I still go back. I still go back and watch the episode about Snyder Perspective where we were all on, and we all learned what the meaning of a hot car was.
Yeah.
That was just fun. For those of you who had to go check out Brendan's channel, we did the outsider's perspective where we just looked up like those like really weird like sexual things like like the angry pirate and stuff like that. I think I was just like fuck it, I'm gonna look up a list of them and just see what they mean and see if we can guess what they mean. And that was fun. That was a fun time.
Yeah,
this is the kind of shit we do.
The Boston pancake was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm like fuck. Of course, there's a Boston pancake.
Then we played a Cards Against Humanity game where Connor gets laughed his ass off when the card came up. What go best on toast, and I chose child support payments, and Connor gets laughs his shit.
I put a welfare, I think.
That was just because it was completely unexpected. So.
See again.
Fuck.
But I don't know. Again, though, with 33 though, it's up in the air right now. It's up in the air. I don't know if I'm gonna do
Matt, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the enthusiasm and the encouragement, and trust me, I'd love nothing more than to go again next year.
We're gonna go. It's happening. Nothing will change that.
I gotta be realistic.
Well, like my brother went to 30, and then
General Jerry's gonna be there. Don't you want to see General Jerry?
Well, then he skipped 1 year, and then he went to 32. So he talked about going every other year.
Here's the thing about it. I don't know yet. Again, there are things I want to do. There are things I want to start buying eventually as well, like a car. And I realized the money that I could use by the travel package, I could also use to get a car.
I mean, although if I kind of...
Or a semi-decent hooker.
I could, I do kind of want to go to 33 if they're going to do a Shield triple threat. But
You know
I mean,
they're not, you know damn well they're not doing this shit right now.
Look,
They're not-
everyone wants that. I could see them doing that at like a SummerSlam, to be honest.
because I
Someone
think
said that they made a. I'm trying to remember who made the bold prediction, but they said that Dean's gonna win Money in the Bank and then cash it in same night.
Oh, who was that?
That was-
There was that awesome black guy that was on the.
Oh, DJ
wrong?
Cass. DJ
Yeah,
Cass
he was
said
cool.
that. Yeah, that was right. That was right.
My
Which, by the way,
prediction
DJ Cass
was-
will be back on. He was awesome. He was an awesome guest and a proud patron for OK Fave content.
Speaking
I
of
liked him a
Patreon, if you want to support this channel,
Head over to
wanna support-
OK Fave's Patreon. I'm just kidding.
If you want to support this,
Zing!
if you want to support this channel in that extra mile, become a patron over on my Patreon, patreon.com/TEAMHEEL podcast, and get yourself some cool rewards and potentially a shout out on the live stream that I normally do, or if not, you can be a live guest on any stream that I do. All those fun
And
rewards
as-
you can get, or if
All
not,
we
you
gotta
can
do is
also
pay you.
you can also get a T-shirt from our store of your choosing. All that and more.
and as I
And if you buy one T-shirt,
You're
you'll
not helping.
get 17.
You're not helping the cause. You're not helping the cause, man. You're not helping the cause.
I
and
had-
Yes, he is.
I know
And
you
as
said.
I've said before, stealing your Patreon money to
Steven,
buy
remember
hookers.
the
You
first
will-
time you had me on the show, and I said the first person that calls in wins an ITRS T-shirt, and literally like everything fucking blew up. That was like
Yep.
a year ago.
And did you?
And,
did you ever? And is that person still waiting on his shirt? Fuck yeah, they are.
I think it was Michael Corvin. It's probably Michael Corvin.
I don't need a fucking
Mikey's-
ITRS.
Mikey
t-shirt.
C.
I
Yeah, I only have like.
Good luck.
two.
Good luck getting the yellow shirt off of Matt. It's not white anymore. It's yellow.
I'm gonna go to fucking New Orleans and just rip it off. We're gonna like have a match for the
That's dirty.
for the
That's really
ITRS.
dirty.
For the
What would be the chances of one of y'all actually coming to New Orleans to visit? And and when I say this and ask this, I'm pissed off because Connor was supposed to,
Yep.
and he was gonna fucking stay here for a goddamn week.
Yep.
That didn't happen, son of
Yep.
a bitch.
So believe it or not, Matt, I have been making general plans to come down to New Orleans sometime in 18.
18.
Oh,
not-
2018.
Yeah.
They need to do WrestleMania in New Orleans again because I feel like
They just did it.
I feel like that was
You
a
gotta
perfect
Pat, Pat
Party
just
thing.
sounded so disappointed when he said, he goes, they just did it.
They're not gonna do it. Now, I mean, here's my prediction. I think they're gonna do a big four in New Orleans, probably like not this year coming up, or probably the next pay-per-view cycle. I think.
Isn't
we'll do
there,
a big
aren't you
four.
guys getting a pay-per-view?
I don't
this year?
know. They haven't
Hold
released
on.
the full schedule.
Yes, they have, because I know that they're doing Hell in a Cell in Boston. You guys keep talking.
lost.
What I want, Connor, I want the fucking Royal Rumble at the Superdome. That's what I fucking. Oh my god.
The Silverdome. The Silverdome.
Now you know
The
that.
Silverdome, brother.
Now
I
you know
mean,
they'll. Now you know they'll never do that. I'm sorry. They're not gonna have one of the big four with the
That would be
exception of WrestleMania in
kick
the
ass. Don't
stadium.
get me wrong, but I
That
don't
would be
think.
cool.
Didn't they do Raw one time in a stadium?
You know what's funny? They talked about it. They
You-
talked about they were gonna do.
Or after Mania?
Okay, here we go. Hold on.
They did a
Fuck.
WCW taping in the Superdome. All right, so come on.
Jesus. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Well,
So
get it-
here's the schedule for this for the rest of the year.
Is there
So-
one in New Orleans? Just say
No.
yes or no before.
No.
Oh, God.
No. Right now it's Money in the Banks in Vegas. Battleground, which is in July, that's in DC. SummerSlam's obviously Brooklyn, New York.
Boo.
Night of Champions is in Indianapolis, Indiana. Hell in a Cell's in
Ooh.
Boston. November.
Holy shit! Not a
What?
champions in
God,
Yes,
that
it's,
pay-per-view
September
always hits
25th.
around my goddamn birthday too.
Holy shit!
Survivor
Alright.
Series is in Canada, and then
What? Oh, that's cool.
TLC is in Pittsburgh in
Boo.
December. They have not announced. They only announced 2 dates for 2017. Obviously, WrestleMania 33 and SummerSlam will be in
No,
Brooklyn
no
again.
southern states for pay-per-views. What the fuck?
Well, they did.
I need to try to get that.
The only two southern states they did so far is they did the Rumble in Orlando and they did Mania in Texas.
Can't they do the Rumble in New Orleans?
Did you guys take off from what airport did you guys take off from and arrive in Dallas?
Well, again, damn, that's kind of Why, Brendan? It's already over with.
I know, but there was a shooting today at the airport.
I saw that. Yeah, that wasn't the same one.
Okay, I arrived at that
Well,
airport.
Wait, that exact day? That exact day or what?
Oh no, today there was a shooting.
Oh, God.
Well, that was good.
I left from Newark Liberty.
You can see how much Matt cares because he just yawned about a shooting.
I mean, dude, we get several every day in New Orleans.
We get one every fucking year. If it's not a school, it's a library. If it's not a library, it's a fucking museum. If it's not that, it's a subway station. It's not that, it's a movie theater. If it's not that, it's some fucking city in another country. Like, come on.
What?
We get them all the time. Shootings.
Yeah. You know what? Again, all the shooters, they need to just go down World Trade Center style.
God damn it.
Damn, Brennan.
Damn, bro.
Hey, gonna be offensive. Gonna be Donald Trump. We're too politically correct.
Well, let me just say this right now. Final score, 108 Golden State Warriors, Cleveland Cavalier 97. So
Dude,
this Sunday could be game over.
Dude, right?
Yeah, I don't watch hockey.
No.
Oh, basketball, kid.
right in the
God, I love that.
Right in the fourth, Stephen Draymond Green and LeBron James they nearly got into a fist fight. Green and James did. Like it was bad. Like they were just pushing, shoving each other, and Green and James literally got face to face. I thought they were gonna like.
Did they kiss?
I wish they would have kissed and made up, and the whole team, getting one big orgy right on the screen. But
that's what happens generally, right? Like
well, they when they make a 3-pointer, that's when they drop their pants, and the dicks get sucked.
Golf has really changed since I started watching it.
When you start watching, rugby, that's what happens.
This is hey, so I know we're going back and forth with the wrestling thing, but interestingly enough, I just saw this really random post, and this is for Survivor Series. Supposedly, they want to do a Team Shane versus Team Triple H match.
Yeah. Well, I would do that, but I would have it be at SummerSlam. I'd get just Shane versus Triple H.
Imagine if Triple H's guys are all NXT.
And imagine if all of Shane's guys are WCW
But again, guys, if you
guys.
want to call in, 718-473-0813, call in now.
Michael Corbin.
Or donate to my Patreon.
Well, here's the
Fix your T-shirt if you can find it.
Or become
you know what
over on my Patreon.
if I don't get an ITRS T-shirt by the end of the year,
Patreon.com/TEAMHEEL
Okay, Fabe.
T-shirt.com.
Spreadshirt. Hill Steven.
Not anymore. Actually, no longer Heel Steven. Now it's TEAMHEEL Podcast.
You don't have a Spreadshirt anymore? Oh.
Now it's the store of the TEAMHEEL Podcast. TEAMHEELPodcast.spreadshirt.com. We have shirts such
Gotta
as.
be shitting me.
Yeah.
Listen to this. WWE 2K16 available for free on Xbox Live Gold members on Xbox One from June 16th to 19th.
Guys, give me 2 seconds, right? 2 seconds. Be right back. 2 seconds.
Fucking Christ.
Wow, Steven.
There we go.
All right, guys. So do you realize if you buy a T-shirt from Heel Steven, he will not only send you 25 additional T-shirts, but he will also make you a personal video of him dancing to any song of your choosing for as long as you want while he cooks in the nude. I mean, you cannot pass this up.
And the song of choice will be Gas Pedal.
Gas pedal. Gas pedal. I'm going to leave that for Matt to enjoy.
Now what? Now.
Michael Corbin just said he's not calling in. Well, fine, because that's exactly what I wanted.
Matt, check the chat right now with our chat personally here on the.
What in the?
Don't say anything. Just click the video. Just click the picture.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a
Oh,
Hill
wait a minute.
Steve.
Even better. I found a
here.
better one. Hold on.
I'm here.
Found a better one. Hold on.
Is that Harambe?
There we
TNA.
go.
Come on. No more
TNA great.
Harambe.
Wait.
That's awesome.
It could
You
not
see
be
the second
more.
one, Matt?
Yeah,
Guys, can we? You know,
it could not
TNA.
be. It could not be truer.
My God, and I'll say this once, I'll say it again. That TNA vignette video promo thing with
Brother
Matt Hardy
Nero.
and
Brother
Jeff Hardy,
Nero. Brother
worst
Nero.
thing I've
my
ever
God.
seen.
To be honest, though, to be very honest here, I've seen worse. I know it.
Hold on. Just found the greatest picture of all time.
I
This name of this picture is The Future.
Think about that, though, Matt. Think about that, though. You
Yeah,
think
sure,
about it-
sure. I've seen worse too, but in recent memory.
Yeah, I get. Listen. Was it bad? Yes, it was bad. But the end, but the way I look at it, you know what? End of the day, as long as at the end of the day, it's getting eyeballs on the product. It makes people want to watch.
Is it
Is
really though?
Hey, listen. At the end of the day, listen. Bad publicity,
Yeah,
good
that's a
publicity is still publicity.
Well,
Granted, listen. Is it the right Is it the right attention? No. Is it cool that Dixie Carter on Twitter is posting a meme making fun of those that are bitching about it? No, it's a bad fucking idea. Everyone knows that.
You know what I
But,
hated?
but I'll be honest though. I'll be honest. Am I intrigued to watch Slammiversary? Fuck yeah, I am.
Wow.
Just to
I
see
hated
what the
when
fuck. Two reasons to be honest. One, just to see EC3 versus Michael Bennett, and to see the main event. Other than that, I can give a fuck about Brother Nero and Matt Hardy.
Oh God, that's so bad.
I can give a fuck about
Oh,
the fucking decay versus the fucking bromance. I can give two
what
shits about.
happened?
I have no idea. Again,
TNA is
listen,
just getting worse.
I mean, listen. You can say that, but at the end of the day, listen. I said this before. They're entering. Even Connor can agree with this on this. And I guess we hate being repetitive with this shit, but their in-ring work has always been good. They're in-ring. However, yes, the people running the ship is just convoluted to the fucking degree. But that's just around the point.
Well, like.
But like I said, though,
Yeah,
I am intrigued.
but honestly, the in-ring work isn't the most important aspect of it.
I get
though.
that. I get that. I understand that. Because guess what? In-ring work is not gonna. It did not convince Spike TV to stay on the network. It did not convince Destination America. You know, but the point is, though, again, Connor, let me ask you a question. Are you intrigued to watch Slammiversary? Are you looking forward to it?
Yes.
There you go.
Oh God.
Well, here's the thing about wrestling. I feel like now wrestling has, been a long time.
What the fuck is this? No.
TNA.
What is this?
What happened?
Steven, I'm going to send this to the chat. You need to put this up on the live stream. You need to, because this is what the fuck
is it a video?
No, it's a picture.
Okay.
This.
What is it?
Apparently this is a real thing.
I know.
I'm
I've seen
intrigued
it.
now.
I can't see it.
I know. I've seen.
Hold on.
This is apparently available on WWE Shop.
Oh no!
What?
No!
No, I got a better idea.
I'm not gonna lie. I am tempted to buy that shirt.
I think I might.
I'm very tempted to buy that shirt.
I think that's awesome.
I think I might buy the shirt, but
Fucking right.
I'll say no. But I love
Brother
the shirt.
Nero, Brother Nero.
Oh God.
And the fact that
What
Gold
he's
Dust is
talking about is putting Matt to sleep.
the fact that Gold Dust and R-Truth are in cardigan sweaters. Is awesome. Well, here's the thing about wrestling. Wrestling is now in all aspects, is a circus. We go to these shows and we watch the performers. They're there to entertain us, and I feel like TNA is just like a really bad circus where they're trying really, really hard to entertain
Bad
us.
circus.
But
You know what
Like-
it is? You know what it is? The WWE is the NFL, and
I would-
TNA
Yes.
is the
Yes.
XFL. It's the
Yeah.
best
Nah,
to
I feel
describe.
like okay. It depends what era of the NFL though. Again, I'm not a football fanatic, so I really can't say how good or bad the
I'm not
NFL
either.
is. Okay, let's put it like this. Okay.
Well, I don't look. I don't remember the last time I
here's the
actually
thing about it.
watched
I don't-
anything from
I
the
don't-
National Frisbee League, but
National Frisbee
it's
League.
been a minute.
Listen, we're not here bashing it. Well, Matt is, but you
I
know,
don't
again,
even know if I could name any teams from the NFL.
well, Matt
Any
is.
Frisbee.
Yeah. So this is what's up on WWE
Ultimate
Shop
Fri-
right
Do you
now.
remember frisbee golf?
No.
No.
Frisbee golf.
Never. Look, Google it.
Like they combine the two sports.
Yes.
All right, guys. Hey, I'll be right back.
You know what I've always wanted? I've always wanted like golf, but like you'd have a goalie protecting all the holes, and you have to still get it in.
But then you get the guys who are like really. Oh, you know what the thing is? You have to have roids in them. They like It's mandatory that they have to have steroids. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Oh my God, we should invent that.
They just start screaming, and now we're on the third tee. Okay, Tiger Woods now coming up to the. He's gonna sink it for the birdie, and then just a guy who blah, and just take.
So wait, there's 9 holes you have to make it in, right? Haha, that's what she said. But there are 9 holes, right? For golf.
18.
Oh, well, I was gonna say, okay, then this is what they do. There's 18. You get, oh God, you get a gun with 18 bullets, and you have to try to do a bullet per person.
Brother Nero.
And if you miss, you have to use one of the other bullets, and then when you get to the last person, you can't use the gun. You gotta like kill them by hand. That'd be a really cool version of golf. I'd watch that.
Easy for you to say.
Let's make this. If we can get this in the Olympics, ooh, great stuff. I'm trying to think of like what else we could add to that to make it even better.
Let's see.
Brother Nero.
Shut.
Bruh.
Just shut your mouth.
No, you know what we have to. You know what to do. You have to give them a cocktail before they go out and goal it, and it has to be a cocktail of Red Bull, steroids, and PCP.
Oh God. Oh, I got it. So let's say they're on the 5th hole, right? So it goes down by numbers.
So guys, by the way, this is the new shirt on WWE Shop right now. This is the new shirt that's currently on WWE. As you see on the screen right now, the new Golden Truth shirt. I'm mad they're wearing fucking cardigans. That's what I'm mad about right now.
Wait, what are they wearing?
They're wearing like sweater vests and shit.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Matt. What are you gonna say?
So yeah, it's like 1 to 18 or whatever. Whatever number you're on, and you miss, you have to take that number of shots.
Oh no, you know what'd be better?
Well,
I just realized you said instead of a gun, no, you use elephant tranquilizers.
Yeah, I like that.
Because that doesn't completely. It might completely incapacitate them, but it might not. You never know. And then
Guys,
after
let me-
and
guys,
before,
let me
but
call
no,
you-
but to make
guys,
it even,
guys,
before
tell you
every.
what, let me
No,
call
wait,
you guys back.
wait, Cutter. Something
Guys, let me call you guys back because I gotta call you guys back.
What?
Why?
To get the caller, because if I answer the call now, it's gonna hang you guys up.
God damn
What?
it.
What's going on?
Hold that thought, Matt. Though. Hold that thought.
I don't like this.
Our life,
All
buddy.
right, call me back.
Mikey C, what is up, buddy?
Do I have to remind you not to call me that, or you just like pissing me off? I mean, is that your thing, or
Dude, come on. I do it out of fucking love. Don't be that way, buddy. Come on now. All right, MC. All right, MC. How are you, bud? How are you, MC?
Doing fine. It's fucking hot outside. Well, it'll be tomorrow, but yeah. Other than that, I'm doing okay, recovering from a migraine, but you know,
What happened?
I'm still alive. So can't
Yo,
complain.
what up?
Dude, it's good to be alive, dude. It's good to be fucking alive. That's what I always say, buddy.
Yes, it is. Good to be back right here
That
on the
shit.
TEAMHEEL podcast.
Well, we're not the team apart. That was last Wednesday, dude. You missed it Wednesday. You missed it, dude.
Well, what is this place? What is that? I don't care.
Can't
I'll
you
still
read,
call it
Mister?
the TEAMHEEL
Well, Mister,
Steven,
can't you?
You
Steven,
fucked up.
Steven, Steven,
You
Steven,
fucked up.
Steven,
Yes,
You have a caller.
I know.
Let,
Can't you
be
read,
great.
Mister?
Be great.
Can't
Be
you read,
grateful. Be
I know.
grateful.
I still call
You
it the TEAMHEEL podcast regardless of what show is going on. So it's
to be
that's what
fair,
it is to me. It's all the same umbrella to me.
To be
I was
fair,
about to
I
say-
call
Same
it something
thing, so.
different every single time I'm on it. So
I know, right?
welcome to Stuffed.
Welcome to. I forgot to wear pants today. That's around the point.
You seem to do that a lot, Steven. You have
I'm wearing.
a horrible.
Listen, I'm wearing basketball. Listen, I'm wearing basketball.
he's
shorts,
got the
okay?
Bill Cosby syndrome.
You know what? I'm wearing my thong tonight. I'm wearing a thong tonight, but don't get too
No one.
excited.
That's
you know?
not what. That's wonderful. I did not
In the
need that
comments,
influence.
in the comments, we have Daniel from the CG show. What's up, guys? Just done watching the Warriors game. How's everyone doing today? We're doing good, buddy. One more game and the Warriors win the damn thing. What do you think? What do you think, Michael?
I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be back.
I was I think I explained it the last time, but this whole NBA Finals to me it's just a no-win situation for me, honestly. I hate the Cavs. I hate the Warriors even more. Well, most
Why
fans
do you
hate
hate the
LeBron.
But why do you hate the? But let me ask you this question though: do you feel that we are still in the LeBron era, or do you feel that we are now transitioning into the Stephen Curry era, or are we already in the Stephen Curry era completely, and now we're no longer in the LeBron era?
I think it's option C.
I stopped being a diehard sports fan around 2003,
But
near the end of my freshman year of high school. So
but
I
in your-
really haven't paid attention to anything, really. I mean, I paid attention here and there, but
Okay.
not enough to answer you. Not enough to,
All right.
Steven, I don't
intelligently
even-
answer your question.
I don't even know why y'all care to watch the National Bowling Association.
God damn it! You know what? You know what? Fuck the Saints. All right. Fuck the Saints. Ooh, there you go.
Yeah, they've kind of sucked lately. I'm with you on that.
But all right, so Michael, today's theme is things that we've done that we kind of regret now. So, for you, what's one
Calling
thing that
in
you've
on
done?
the show.
What's one thing that you've done in the past that was stupid, that you thought that wasn't stupid, but looking back on it now, you're like, damn, I regret doing that. Like an embarrassing thing, like the most embarrassing shit that you've done that you regret that you've done. Period.
Most embarrassing thing. Holy shit.
Like I said, mine was in Dallas. My WrestleMania 32 weekend. Me getting drunk.
That was
Yeah,
really the most
oh yeah,
embarrassing
you
you've ever
getting
done?
just completely hammered and shit. That was I don't know if that to you was embarrassing. Out of everything else you've done in your life, that was
I thought
that was the most embarrassing thing.
I had the wrestling bear. I thought that was funny as shit over area.
Well, the wrestling bear can go sit down and do whatever he does. Do some wrestling bear stuff. I don't know what he does.
Well,
Just
actually,
fun to see or something.
the wrestling bear's heading off to Florida for a Slammiversary weekend.
Ugh.
Well, that's wonderful.
Oh yeah.
I'm so glad for the wrestling bear. Most
That's probably gonna
embarrassing
be his
thing.
I hope
biggest
they have.
regret.
I hope they have hunting over there.
Now listen, that's nothing personal. That's just a fact of life. I love Eli Drake. That guy's fucking amazing.
Yeah, Drake's awesome. That dude's funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Michael, what's an embarrassing thing that you've done that you regret doing?
Is this actually a theme for tonight's show, or
It's kind of.
I wouldn't say it's a theme.
Yeah,
as it is,
it's a
kinda like
TNA themed
Jesus, Matt.
thing.
your TNA jokes are great, but do you have to work them in like into every sentence, and you
Oh,
can't just
yeah.
maybe throw them in every so often?
I mean, to
kinda
be
like
fair,
ruining your own joke.
I got it. Force it more than Roman Reigns. All right.
to be fair, Matt doesn't really force the TNA jokes. They kind of TNA's
This is slipping. And that's
TNA kind of does it himself.
And listen,
right?
and that's coming from
Don't
the
you
Impact, and that's coming from the Impact Wrestling reporter over at OneWrestling.com.
I was gonna say, is he allowed to say that?
Yes.
He's like a reporter.
That was a nice little butt plug. Steven.
Thank you.
The
Speaking of butt
best.
plugs, Patreon. Anyway, what?
Speaking of Patreon, patreon.com/teamapodcast.
Okay,
ProWrestlingTees.com/okayfabe.
And again, he did
Sorry,
not
I'm gonna
use.
try and sidestep Steven every time he does a plug. So
He
But-
did
but-
not
but
use
I'm-
the money for
but-
hookers.
But
He did not.
MC, let me ask you the question: are you gonna be watching Slammiversary this Sunday?
Probably. I might have to duck out early because I might have work in the morning.
What
Yeah,
match
that's
are you
all
looking
for the best.
Are you,
Michael.
let me ask you this question. Are you watching just to see EC3 versus Michael Bennett or to see Matt Hardy versus Brother Nero?
Oh,
Just like a couple of matches I'm looking forward to. Michael
match
Bennett
sounds
versus
so familiar.
EC3 versus Bennett is it's
Fuck
I
is
mean
that?
that's fine, but I'm not really sure. Still, I'm kind of I like EC3, but I'm still just confused as to why all of a sudden why he was all suddenly a babyface after he got screwed out of the title. That just confused the shit out of me because he was pretty much an asshole
Trouble.
all the way up to that point, and then he gets screwed out of the title and gets a taste of his own medicine, and then sometime later he's a good guy.
Remember that episode of Impact where they start to show off, right? And you have the
No,
fucking
no.
no, you have these guys. What are these called? These guys that sing, all these group of men that sing together.
Wrestlers?
No.
Barbershop quartet.
Yeah, they have like these quartets, right? What do you call them again?
It was a
barbershop
barbershop quartet.
Yeah, they had these quartets.
That was
singing.
one of my favorite segments.
Trouble. Boom, boom, trouble. Then there's one guy. Like just going out of his way to sing this shit. It's fucking hilarious.
That was when he was shooting Kurt Angle, right?
Yeah, but that was this whole like campaigning to be the world champ. Here's the thing about it, okay? As much as we make shit, as much as Matt may poke fun at TNA, there's still some good in TNA. I said this before. If you really want to get the best joy out of TNA, here's what you do now. There's some things that I've added to this list. One, you still watch anything that's involving EC3 and Michael Bennett. You watch anything with Eddie Edwards. Anything with Lashley and Galloway, and anything with Eli Drake. After that, just turn it off.
Or if you really want
but-
to, or if you really want to enjoy TNA, take a hit of ecstasy and then watch it.
Remember Connor?
Or if you really
That's illegal.
really want to enjoy TNA, you can watch their past episodes on the TNA network for 99 cents.
Oh no! Or if you want, you can watch have Lockdown 2009 with Sting and Mick Foley in the main event.
Yeah, the real main event, the real champions of TNA.
Real champions of TNA. The main event in the cage, Mick Foley versus. I remember the night after, Foley went out to celebrate. He went to these fucking carnivals and shit. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Or
I love Foley as their champ.
Or if you really want to enjoy TNA, go back and watch the match before 10-10-10, Ric Flair versus Mick Foley
Yeah,
in a hardcore match.
and a last man standing match.
Yeah, a last man standing match.
Where it's like, I'll kiss your ass if I beat you. I'll kiss my ass now.
Yeah, well,
not
Flair always talked about kissing other guys' asses.
I don't know.
I think it might be a fantasy.
Maybe.
I guess so.
Vince got.
Flair going senile in his old age, maybe. That could be a thing.
Well, here's the question: who's gonna go now first, him or Terry Funk?
Listen, that's nothing personal. That's nothing personal. It's just a fact of life.
Dude, that fucking promo between Mick and Rick, though, before that match was really, really good. When they started hitting themselves.
Oh, the same with Mick and Rick.
You want blood?
Before their
You want
SummerSlam
blood?
I
You want
Quit
blood?
match.
You want blood? There's the
That's
blood.
Oh man. Hey,
I was watching on the network today because
Mick and
again,
Rick.
when I'm bored on the network, I watch old episodes of the Monday Night Wars. The episode where Ric Flair came back, he's in a suit with the Horseman and shit, and he goes off on Bischoff. Fire me! I'm already fired.
Uh,
Oh my god.
all right. Well, unfortunately, I have to make a leave. Are you deflating a balloon?
I think Steven's just deflating himself.
I think. he's
Shut up and
slowly-
take my money.
slowly
I'm
with
seeing
his-
right now the
I think
greatest
he-
pop, the greatest
the-
pop I've ever seen.
Okay, Connor,
I'm
you
buying. Shut up
you-
and take my money.
You
All
made.
right, well, I'll
you
take your
made him
virginity
get-
first, but I gotta go.
I'll get
As do I.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
All right,
what
then.
happened here? What did I do? What happened?
I
What
blame
the hell are you
Mike.
doing, Steven? Seriously.
So Michael, I sent a picture to Steven. Apparently there'll be a a vinyl
Funko
pop figure in
The
August
pop.
of Kevin Owens, and it looks really
Fuck
good.
that.
Actually, it
Oh.
looks really, really good.
Yeah, that figure looks in better shape than Kevin Owens does.
Oh, can,
Alright.
can I just say something? You know, we did the post raw rundown, but we didn't talk about this real quick. Kevin Owens, when he was standing up on that ladder, was fucking hilarious.
Of course he's hilarious.
Just
That's
say
what-
that, like, and
You know
that's
what I'm
that's
about to
something
do?
general.
No
Kevin
bullshit.
Owens, in
After
my
the stream's
opinion, is one
over-
of the most entertaining wrestlers they have when it comes to just segments in general.
Matter of fact,
Like,
yo,
he finds little bits to throw in, little jabs that I just find fucking hilarious.
Dude, him on Snapchat when he was coming down during a live event, he said, "I'm going to get these morons to chant USA for no reason," and he did. And they took a Snapchat during the match, and he looked at the camera, and he said, "I told you I can get these morons to do anything."
And can we just talk about Chris Jericho saying that he's from Winnipeg?
from
Everyone's an
Winnipeg, you
idiot.
stupid idiot.
Oh my god.
Drink it in, man.
Ugh, I love that segment. All right, well, I do have to go, unfortunately.
Miss you, buddy.
No.
Thank you, Steven, for the time and the opportunity.
Miss you, buddy.
Matt, we gotta do something, buddy.
Matt, you have a good night, sir.
I will.
I'm going to think about you when I touch myself tonight.
What the fuck's wrong with you,
Should.
Brennan?
He's got a
Brennan,
busy night tonight.
Brennan, what the fuck?
It's the cure for
What the
ED.
fuck? Am
You know what's crazy?
I picked the
So
wrong
it's later-
time to call in.
So later
All
on
the best.
tonight, right? Later on tonight, when I knock out, I'll either watch Kevin Steen's Hell Rising from Ring of Honor, or I might end up watching, despite what this guy might think about me on the internet, because this guy doesn't like me, Davey Richards, the hunt for glory from Ring of Honor, where he wins the Ring of Honor World Title from Eddie Edwards.
You know who doesn't
What?
like me? Who doesn't
I
like me?
was gonna say, why don't you just watch the best of Braden Walker from WWE CW?
Nah, dude, this is where it's at right here.
Raven Walker.
Fucking
I gotta go.
All right.
Bye,
All right.
Matt.
I love
Bye,
you
Matt.
all.
Go.
Love you, Matt. Before you go, though,
and do
Matt,
stuff.
let them know where to check you out, buddy.
And make sure to follow us on Twitter. That's at In The Rope Show, or YouTube.
Oh,
That's
God.
YouTube.com. That's In The Rope Show too.
Oh.
And if you buy a Heel Steven T-shirt, you'll get
Fuck.
17 free.
Fuck you.
Make sure to comment down below on
Fuck
one of
you.
my ITRS videos to let Steven know to give you those free T-shirts. All right.
got-
Every subscriber that we get on the ITRS
Fuck
channel,
off.
Steven will
Yes.
send you a
Post your
video of
po-
him cooking.
Goodbye, Matt. Good day, Matt. Good day.
post your social security number in the comments below.
All right. All
And
On
right.
that note, I have to leave too.
All right, then. I'm going to wrap up the show, then. All right,
You're
man.
gonna
I'm
leave
calling
me
you,
here
but-
with these two. You're gonna leave me here with these two guys. That is just terrific.
I'm sorry, Michael. You know I love you, Mike, and I don't want to put you through that kind of torture. So,
Yeah.
oh, I
It's
will make
okay.
it.
I understand. I will get you back. Don't
Well,
worry.
Mike, I got some good news for you. I got some interesting news for you, though, and I guess I'll make this announcement right here on the channel and all this stuff.
wait. I know the good news. The result came back positive. Right?
Well, there's multiple tests involved. I'm not sure which one you're referring to. In which case, that may be good or bad news. That's not what I'm talking about. So, sometime in the summer, the post Raw rundown will start taking live calls. I don't know exactly when, but I'm working on the blueprints of how we're gonna do that. But the post Raw rundown, which is also on iTunes, Google, all that stuff, that we're gonna start taking live calls on that sometime this summer. I just don't know when yet.
Yeah.
Well, that's great news and all, but I usually work during the week, so I probably would be
Damn it.
asleep by the time your show
Well, I'll tell you.
actually airs on YouTube.
I'll tell you
Well,
what,
I'm also in discussions with somebody else about doing another live streaming show on my channel towards the end of the week.
There you go.
I'm not gonna say I'm not saying who it is, but it's somebody.
It's the Muffin Man, isn't it? You're going to talk
what?
about just...
Actually,
It's the Muffin Man, isn't it?
actually, no, it's the wrestling bear. Oh, Barry.
No. That fucker owes me money.
All right.
Actually,
It's actually Wrestling Bear season. Did you guys know that? It's actually Wrestling Bear season right now. It's prime hunting season for wrestling bears.
Yes.
So,
Oh, bear.
wrestling
no,
bear might want to just,
Jesus.
Actually, no.
Oh, yeah,
Listen, hey, guy,
bear.
listen, guy, listen here. I'm not a good bear. I'm not a bad bear. I'm the
All right,
bear.
fuck it. $100 whoever kills the wrestling bear.
Listen, I'm the
Fuck it.
I'm the
I will
listen,
take that bet.
listen,
Take
I
that
am
money
the
because I'm
listen,
broke.
I'm the phenomenal bear. I am the lunatic bear. I'm the greatest bear that ever lived.
You're the.
I need to stress this. Needs to be dead. Needs to be
I
dead.
I am the king of bear style.
You are the lucha bear. The lucha
Preferably,
bear.
preferably cremated. So there's nothing left. Fuck it. Take off one of Steven's arms while we're at it, just because to make sure that this doesn't happen again. You know, just to make just
Funny thing,
just
the
to
funny
make
thing
sure.
is, though,
Listen,
Steven actually probably
guys,
would be considered the bear.
I'm the bear. Oh, bear, yeah.
You are the doctor of bearonomics.
I am the architect
Brennan,
of the bear.
Brennan, don't lose my friendship, please. Don't lose my friendship this way.
All right, Mikey.
Always.
All right, Michael. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
Really
Gonna wrap up the show now, huh, buddy. Take it easy, all right,
God
Mikey.
damn it.
Take it easy,
Yeah.
Michael.
Wait, Mike. Do you want to throw out anything else before you go?
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make a quick comment here that the funny
Go for
thing is that Steven probably would be considered a bear by certain people in the community of AJ Styles is quite known and quite fond of. The gay community.
That's fantastic.
Imagine that,
So,
buddy.
I mean, there's that. And next Friday is AAW's next event. I forget what the show is called, but we have Sammy Callahan and Dave Chris taking on Eddie Kingston and the debuting Homicide in tag team action.
I think I heard you mention
Yes.
about this. This sounds good. This sounds really good.
Yeah, so you guys, I mean, and I'm pretty sure the event is sold out. We have Drago taking on Chris
Grado.
Hero. Yeah.
Drago or Grado?
Drago.
How about
From
they say
Lucha
Grado?
Underground?
Say Grado.
No, Grado's not there yet.
Oh, bear, yeah. I mean, the bear knows Grado. Oh, bear. I mean, Grado go way back.
It's Wrestling Bear season. Wrestling Bear needs to go somewhere and hide maybe forever and just die.
No. I don't want it to hide. I want it to come out in the open and get shot, preferably in the face, and I want to see it while the Cubs watch.
The Cubs watch. The Chicago Cubs. Oh,
I
my
meant
God.
the Bear Cubs, but all right.
All right.
No, the Chicago Cubs are probably just, the Chicago Cubs are like at least a little cooler than the Wrestling Bear. That's all I'm saying. This is coming from a huge Sox fan. Also at AEW, we're going to have Aerostar taking on Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso
I
Ciampa.
love
We have two,
Champa's from my neck of the woods.
yeah, two new Lucha Underground stars coming
I
in.
heard a Ciampa lives next door to your house. Is that true? He lives next door to you? Like up the block?
I want to know exactly where you heard that from.
I have no idea. Just fucking around here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, Michael, before you were interrupted. You said Lucha Underground stars. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, these are two. Before we use, these are just two new Lucha Underground stars that are going to be making their debut in AEW. Last month we had the returns of Lucha Underground favorites Pentagon Jr.
Yeah.
and Phoenix.
Hey.
So
There
they
you
had a fantastic match last event. So I think the DVD is available through smartmarkvideo.com.
Smart video.
Yeah, I'll probably post a trailer of it
Remember back in the
in
day?
the ITRS.
Remember back in the day? A pop-up video.
Yes, I do. Continue, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah, I remember that when VH1 brought it back for a cup of coffee and then it died of death.
Yeah, I remember that actually.
So, yeah, I'll probably post a trailer up to last month's event in the ITRS groups and maybe on people's pages. I don't know, but you guys ever want to check that out? And if you're ever in Chicago and you find yourself, looking for a good wrestling show to go to, I recommend AAW. And then July, I believe sometime in July, I can't remember when, maybe it's the second or third week of July, Freelance Wrestling will be having an event, and it's going to be Freelance Wrestling versus DVW.
There
So
you go.
Ooh.
that's something to look out for. I'm most likely going to be going to that one. So,
All right, buddy.
and
Nice.
that's pretty much it. Follow everybody
Cool.
on Twitter. Follow Steven on Twitter at Heel Steven, at Wrestling Bear Must Die. Follow Connor at OKFade. Follow Matt at In the Rope Show.
Listen,
Wrestling Soup's an awesome
listen, that's not nice to say. That you can't say the bear should die. The bear lives on.
Steven, collectively,
Okay,
we wish
ladies
death.
and gentlemen, in the comment section below, type 1 if you'd like the wrestling bear to die. Type 2 if you'd like the wrestling bear to be castrated. Type 3 if you want the wrestling bear to live.
Oh, bear, you
Type
listen.
4 if
so-
you like
You,
muffins.
listen, you
No,
all better.
Mike, you're giving too many options.
Listen,
It's one if you want the wrestling bear to die. It's two if you want the wrestling bear to die.
Listen. Y'all better bear leave. I got my bear leavers out there. Bear leaving.
You know what? Fuck it. 2 for
All right.
1. Steven and the bear.
What the hell? All
And
right,
you know
all right.
what?
You know what?
Alright.
Look, Steven,
You-
if you look, Steven, here's what I'll do. I'll make you a deal. If you promise to never do the wrestling bear impression again, I will send you a free Roman Reigns T-shirt. How's that?
Whoa.
How about you become a
If
patron
you
with my
promise to
Patreon?
never do it again.
How about
you
you-
can never
how
do
about-
it again. You can only do it once a year.
How
and
about-
that's only at WrestleMania.
How about
You know
only
what?
do it during WrestleMania season.
How
You know
about
what?
oh
Here-
shh? How about you become a patron with my Patreon? Become a patron on my Patreon.
Okay,
Hey.
see, the thing about that is I'm broke, so
Listen, we're starting at $2. Starting at $2. $2
I
a person.
don't have any. What part of I'm broke?
So,
I take
so
out
don't
more-
have any money
two
beyond
things for
paying.
that one. Number one, Michael
Draven
just made
G
you
put-
an amazing offer. Michael made you an amazing offer. And number two, instead you got greedy.
Listen, Draven G wrote 1 and 2. Damn.
Yes.
Now, here's what's gonna
See,
happen.
Steven, if you just listen, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna make you another. I'm gonna make you the same deal before. I want you to really listen to me.
I take
I want you
coupons.
to really consider what I'm saying.
I
okay?
take
If
coupons.
you stop doing the wrestling bear impression, if you only do it during your WrestleMania reviews, I will send you a
WrestleMania
free
reviews?
Roman Reigns T-shirt.
WrestleMania reviews. What the?
Just let him talk.
Yeah,
I mean wrestling
only
reviews.
you can only do it you can only do it during your reviews of WrestleMania. Meaning when the Team Heel podcast reviews WrestleMania every year, that's when you can break out the wrestling bear impression. If you can, if you can
Or what?
abide by that, I will send you. I will legitimately send you a Roman Reigns T-shirt free of charge within the next few weeks.
Wait,
Okay.
can it be extra small?
That's honest. No, it is a 2X because I'm fat and the shirts shrink in the dryer.
Well, I was gonna say it would have been funnier to send him a smaller shirt.
I know. Oh, you ever watch Friday After Next when Skinny Santa went to open the
Yeah,
box?
yes.
The Fabu shirts, like what? Extra medium? What the fuck?
You know what I think? There's gonna be a tournament, Cards Against Humanity. If Steven loses, the wrestling bear is no more.
I think we need to put the wrestling bear on the line this week on Cards Against Humanity.
Well, more
Or
like
he
next
can
week.
he can take my offer and spare himself potential humiliation and crushing defeat and embarrassment
See,
live on his
Mike's
channel.
Mike's
I'm trying to give you a way out, Steven.
yeah, Mike's
you
actually
know,
got you a
there's
good
a-
offer there because he's not saying you stop doing the wrestling bear completely. He's just saying only do it once a year and you get a free T-shirt out of it.
Once a year.
That's not bad. This is like Shark Tank negotiation and shit.
Hey, listen, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do here.
No, this offer has an expiration date of 1 minute. You have 1 minute to think about this. Otherwise,
Alright.
the offer goes away
Alright.
forever.
All right, you
And
better
I fly down to New Jersey and I kick you in the face forever doing the wrestling bear impression.
Well, you better start saying. You better start sending that shirt. You better start sending the shirt.
Well, Mike, you're the
You
man.
want the
Thank you
shirt?
so much for calling in. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Just
Mikey.
make sure one
It's always
thing
a-
I want to
Mike-
plug real
Mike-
quick.
All right,
Regardless of what Steven says, it's always a pleasure to have you on.
Exactly, MC.
No
It's always a
problem.
pleasure to
Now,
have you.
Steven, you actually want the shirt, correct?
Yeah, sure, of course. Anything for the Roman.
So yeah, I want you to promise. I want you to swear.
Well, I've got his-
on, let's see.
Mike, I got his address. We're good. We're good.
Go ahead.
I'm saying I have his address, so we'll take care of this.
Exactly. We'll take
Okay,
care of this.
I'm making sure. I just
All
want you to make. I want Steven to swear here, though. I want him to put it on something
I-
important that you will never do the wrestling bear impression unless it's a WrestleMania review for your channel for the Team Heel podcast. You can
got
only do it at WrestleMania.
it. Okay.
Swear to God.
Okay.
No,
Promise.
see, I swear to God, I will never do the wrestling
Listen,
bear impression.
listen. I don't want to offend the
Listen,
Christians
listen.
out. Do you want me to offend? Do you want me to offend the Christians out there? I can't say I swear to God. That's a sin. You You can't swear on the
Okay,
Lord.
and who is it that? What deity is it that you believe in? Do you believe in any deities?
Listen. I'm an open-minded person. You see, it's weird, right?
Okay, so then,
see-
then all right.
you
Here's what you do.
You see,
Hey,
yeah,
all
no,
right.
here.
No. Hey, I swear to Kevin Owens, I will not do the wrestling term unless it's a.
Listen, I swear,
I
I swear on Mandy Leon's pussy, but that's around the point.
All right, there. Boom. Done.
I'm done.
What?
All right, Steven, I'll take it as an answer. I'm going to hold you to it, and if not, then
Alright,
Connor will come down there sometime and punch you in the face.
And
More than likely, maybe.
kick
Something
you
will
in
happen
the-
to you.
Kick
Alright.
you in the nut. Kick you in the nut.
All right, Michael, thanks for calling
That
in,
or Brennan
buddy.
will show up naked. Dan or Brennan will show up naked to your house and just.
I mean, he'll do that
something
anyway,
to you.
so that's not really much
Yeah,
of a threat.
Dude, you should see this guy in Dallas. Dude. He was
All right,
walking,
then.
he was walking down the lobby naked and shit in the hotel. Woo!
I went right in the lobby and I did the helicopter spin naked.
Oh hell yeah, he did.
That's that. Oh, that's.
You got some air, which was
terrible.
the real impressive
He
part. But
got
that's
he got hair.
scientifically speaking, I don't know how he
Did-
did it, but
Before I
in
go, I
any
want
case.
to make sure everybody just.
They were calling
follows,
him. They were calling him Auto Rocket. They were calling him Rocket Boy.
Anyway, all right.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling in. All right, man. Take it easy.
No problem, guys. Make sure to
Mike, you're
follow
the man.
Wrestling
Thank
Soup
you
on
so
Twitter,
much.
at
All right.
Wrestling Soup. Yep.
All right,
Take care,
man.
guys.
All right, MC. Peace out.
And to take a thing from Steven on the episode 1 at the Dallas thing, we're not taking any calls anymore, and I don't want to hear your fucking bitching.
All right, guys. With that being said, we're gonna wrap up the show now. Thank you all tonight for tuning in live. Thank you all for those who called in, Michael Corvin, and thank everyone who listened on the playback and liked and shared and what have you. You can follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Next week we'll be doing Heel Steven and Friends Play Cards Against Humanity. The champion Mitch Smith will be defending his title against who? We don't know. That's what you guys have to come in and find out against who. If everything goes well, I don't guarantee, but it's a possibility where Sunday I might end up doing a live review of TNA Slammiversary 2016. Oh boy, what the fuck am I thinking? But I'll do it anyway. Because I'm intrigued. No bullshit. I am really looking. I'm intrigued. I am intrigued to see what the fuck happens. To be honest, okay? But yeah, this Wednesday, TEAMHEEL Podcast, episode 151. We're almost at the halfway point of the 200. So yeah. Connor, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of, well, let's face it, no sane child should watch my shit. I'm all over the internet. YouTube primarily, youtube.com/OKFabe, where I do wrestling topics with my own comedic twist. You can follow me Twitter during most live wrestling events. Twitter at OKFabe. Of course, Pro Wrestling Tees /OKFabe, where you can pick up some kick-ass merchandise, including the definition of a jobber shirt, which you could win during Money in the Bank predictions coming next week. Comment on my video when it comes out, and you get a shot at a t-shirt. You get, if you're the first person to comment every single prediction correctly. Also, speaking of which, live review of Money in the Bank. Also, live review after Raw for the post-Raw rundown, which is also on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, SoundCloud, and Google Play. And last but not least, if you guys want to see other videos and other cool content a day early, as well as get some kick-ass perks in the meantime, including some merchandise, help support my stuff if you want to go that extra step, extra mile. Patreon.com/OKFabe, or simply head over to the channel, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Muchas gracias.
All right, Brennan, take it away, buddy.
I am the PW Outsider. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, of course. And, I was going to give you my Pornhub link, but nobody wants to see that.
I'll give
So, yes, I am Mike McCandle Sheeny. That's a fucking horrible joke. But, yeah, PW Outsider everywhere.
All right, guys. And if you want to support my YouTube channel and the TEAMHEEL Podcast and that extra mile, become a patron over on Patreon. Patreon.com/TEAMHEEL Podcast. You can get yourself some cool rewards, a shout out on any live stream that I do. And again, just a lot of perks if you do. Again, it's your choice. Patreon.com/TEAMHEEL Podcast if you want to support this YouTube channel and as well the TEAMHEEL Podcast. All right, guys. I will be back probably this Sunday again for Slammiversary. But as always, I'm Heel Steven with OK Fame and the PW Outsider, and we are out like Jen is hitting. Brennan, close it. Send us home.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you're having a bad day. You know, your girl maybe dumped you. Your girl left you stranded on the corner. You still got your left hand and you still got your right hand. Masturbation is key.
There you go. Remember, guys, masturbation is key, and we'll be back. We're out like Janet's titties. Practice good mise en place, and let's play that music. Oh my God, we're playing the music, people. We're playing the music, guys. Good night, everyone.
You are watching Around the Point,